Okay. Hello. Today is the 24th, I think, of October 2024. And what I wanted to talk about was why you should take action on the ideas that you think up of instead of putting them to the side, letting them sit, kind of maybe daydreaming about it and imagining what your future could be like if you actually took action, and then maybe letting a little bit of time pass and then eventually forgetting that you had this idea in the first place. So, for example, even this for me, I had a I had the idea to start making YouTube videos again around maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I feel like there's a lot of benefits to this. Just for myself, it doesn't matter if people watch these. It doesn't matter if these videos get a ton of views or they lead into anything at all, or to me it doesn't even matter if they're good initially, because what I feel like I'm doing is I'm getting myself to be comfortable on camera, which I feel like in today's age is important, and I'm learning how to convey my ideas skillfully, at least more skillfully, on the fly. So I'm not making a script, I'm not creating anything for this, and I've seen that even through the beginning of this, even through making a few of these, that I've become a lot more comfortable just talking. And if I can talk to a camera and have like no response, no feedback back, then I feel like I'll be able to talk to anybody with some level of skill. So where I was going with that though was that I had this idea, and this isn't hard to start. Maybe it's a little bit uncomfortable, but there's no upfront cost. There's nothing to this at all. So I had the idea and then immediately just went and took action on it. And I feel like I can see the benefits even now, even, a week or two into doing this. And there's no downside. Maybe if people that in real life see these, maybe that's a little bit embarrassing. Maybe that's a little bit uncomfortable. It for sure for me is uncomfortable to sit in front of a camera and open myself up like that. And if you guys were to see the first time I tried this, it was bad. The first time I hit record, I couldn't even get a word out. I had to stop and redo it. So the learning curve for me is big, and I can see immediate progress on something like this. But with anything, most of the time, any idea that you have, there will be no downside to starting or pursuing it other than discomfort, fear, and wasting your time, essentially. That's what it is for a lot of things. Those are the upfront costs for pursuing your ideas, your dreams, your ambitions. And yeah, you might look stupid at the start, but that's about it. There's no real downside to acting on your thoughts. And the other side of that is if you don't act on anything, you don't take any action towards anything that you would want to do, you do not have, you are not in control of your life. Your life is not in your hands anymore. And you're going to be guided by external factors. And life is going to take you wherever it wants you to go. You're not going to have a say. You're essentially powerless. And you might not end up in a bad life. You might end up living pretty well, having okay relationships, getting steady, decent money. But maybe it's not where you would have chosen to be if you had taken a leap, or if you had taken action towards some things that you were a little bit afraid of or a little bit uncomfortable with. So basically, what I'm trying to say in this video is sorry, I'm still dealing with a little bit of a cold. But basically, what I'm trying to say in this video is that the cost of not taking action on things that you want is the cost of not taking action on the things that you want is so much greater than the potential downsides of starting and failing or looking like an idiot or wasting your time, especially when you're young. Your time isn't worth anything yet. So I would just say to myself and to anybody looking, if you have anything that you really want, of course it's going to be scary. Of course it's uncomfortable to go and try and make that happen. And you're definitely going to look stupid starting off. But that what if you make that work out? What if you do build a successful personal brand or a successful channel or a business or anything like that? If that ends up working for you, your life changes. So the downside is a little bit of embarrassment, and the upside is changing your entire reality. So take that risk, take action, and move through what's uncomfortable, because that's expected. That's it. Bye.